What is going on, guys? My name is George, and welcome to the third episode of Career Mode with Everton. In this episode, it is the transfer deadline day, and with that, we are going to sign a couple of players, and one of them is going to be a legendary signing. Not going to tell you anything else. You'll find out right now in a little bit. So, at the start of the episode, we are going to be looking at a couple of players before we make those signings. Two of you guys commented on the last episode and wanted me to look at a Bruma from, I believe he's still in I don't know where he is. But Bruma, the Portuguese player, I think he's a left wing or right winger player, and also for Uche, the striker from Villarreal, and Giovanni Dos Santos as well. And that same person that commented wanted me to sell Kone and get Uche, the striker from Villarreal, but I don't know. I was skeptical about that because Kone, he's a pretty good player, and Uche, he's a good player as well. They're both 30 years old. I believe they're both from Nigeria. I mean, that is kind of actually, Kone's not from Nigeria. But they're both, I guess from Africa, African players, both very similar. And I just decided, you know what the hell? Let's go and see if we can get Uche for, for 4 million. Well, at first I was like, let me put a 6 million on that. But then I was like, you know what? What if I put a Kone in there? Along with that, actually, I didn't put 4 million. It was less than that. So I decided to put Kone in that transfer, and they didn't go for it at first because they wanted 2.8 million. But then they accepted the offer, and I was like, yes, all right, that is pretty good. Basically, I only spent 2.8 million for the player. Of course, I sent Kone as well, and he accepted the offer. So that was awesome. We've got Uche in the team, and I'm listening to you guys. I really do. I listen to you guys, the subscribers. So, we got Uche in the team, but we still had a couple of more hours till this transfer deadline was over. And you're going to see right now the legendary signing that I was talking about. So we are going to keep looking at other players. I saw Andrea Pirlo. Yes. The legendary Italian center mid. There we go. 35 years old, 84 rated still. And I said, let's go for him. Let's go for Pirlo, the man that cannot be impressed by anything. And I decided to make an offer. I decided to accept the offer for Osman. And Juventus accepted the offer. I was like, yes, 6.8 million. That is awesome. We get an offer for Ross Barkley, but I rejected that. Of course, I'm not going to sell that. I'm not going to sell Barkley. And the player, 110,000 euros or sterling, I guess in this case, did not accept the first time. So I decided to give him 150. He did not accept again. I was like, no. What do I do? I need to get him. I just want to get him. Decided to get more wages in that wage budget, and I offer 170,000 sterling pounds. And I was like, that has to be it. That has got to be it. And he accepted. We've got a legendary signing, Andrea Pirlo. Could not believe it. I know he's already old. I know this is pretty much not a useless transfer, but a transfer that was not needed. But how many times do you have the chance to get a player like that? So Pirlo in the team, and he was with us with Everton, and I think he might be able to finish his career here, because he's very old. He's 35 years old. He's really, really old, and he's probably got a year or two max in playing time in this FIFA. So we come up now in the Barclays Premier League. That's how we're going to start this episode, and it's going to be against none other than Chelsea, one of the best teams in the league in real life. And I think in this game, although I hadn't checked on where they were at, but we barely started the Barclays Premier League, so they probably weren't too much up front in the table. We were doing pretty good as well, as we had 2 wins, I believe, starting this BPO. And we're going to start this game very good. We get that goal right there with Ross Barkley. Very, very good goal. But then it's Chelsea coming back, and that is going to be Diego Costa getting that goal. That was a That just sucked. I don't know what else to say about that. It sucked because the ball just landed to Diego Costa's feet and he put this one easily in the back of the net. 17 minutes and I was going down. Another goal. This time it was Fabregas getting that second goal. So the two signings for Chelsea, the two new signings for Chelsea, getting those goals in. Third goal. Again, Chelsea coming in, and that was John Obi Michael or Mikel. Don't know, but it was just horrible what happened. I was winning this match 1-0 very early in the game, and I don't know what happened. I seriously don't know what happened in this match. It was not looking good for me. 69 minutes. This shot by, I believe it was Willian, goes to the post, was saved by that. I decided to make a few changes because it was already the 75th minute and I could not do anything. It was just really hard, guys. If you play it on Legendary, it is just so frustrating because the opponent is always going to have the ball. It's just so hard to not to have possession of the ball. That is for me one of the hardest things about playing in Legendary mode. And in this game, it showed. It was just so hard. Possession 63-37. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. It was so hard to get possession and to actually get some plays in the second half. So very good start for me, but then I just didn't know what to do. So we lost the match 3-1. Not great, but it is against Chelsea, even though it's not an excuse. But it's not like we lost against Hull City or QPR. So we have a long season. We lost that match, but I think we are gonna do very good in this season. We're gonna do very good in this season in the BPO. I'm just very confident about that. Next game we're playing against. I don't know who the team is. Honestly, I'll see right now. But it's in the Europa League, and of course this is a tournament that we must win. This is a must-win tournament for me. And it looks like we're playing against Luzern, FC Luzern, and I don't know where they are from. I believe they are from Sweden or something like that. One of you guys are probably gonna be able to tell me, or because I haven't looked it up or anything like that. But FC Luzern, and we're playing against them in the Europa League, and we're playing an away game. So very excited to start this Europa League as well. We are playing in the Capital One Cup as well in England. So we have 3 competitions. So I think we have a good amount of players in the team. We have a lot of depth to play all those three tournaments. And yeah, so we start off this match again. A very good start with Samuel Eto'o. What a strike that was from outside the box. We are going to copy. We're going to copy Sturge's celebration right there with that dance. And Eto'o, well, he can do whatever he wants after scoring this amazing goal from outside of the box, just outside. Also from that half circle, it was just a very beautiful goal. Then in the 19th minute, I thought I had given up a penalty here, or conceded a penalty, but it was just outside of the box. I was so relieved that happened. The free kick comes in and it goes just outside, just on top of the goal. And we were just really lucky to not concede right there. The new signing, I had him in the team now, and that was Uche getting his first goal for the club, his first goal in the Europa League, his first goal in in the Europa League. So that was a very good. Well, actually, he probably had scored before in the Europa League with VRL. But with us, he gets that goal. And I love this goal because of the way he actually goes and attacks the defender and makes him lose the ball. Takes it away, puts it in the back of the net, and makes this game a 2-0. So 45 minutes is over. We are winning this match comfortably. Even though we're playing away, I just feel really good. And I decided to just make a little change just before the second half started. And that was basically just putting Pirlo as a center attacking mid and putting Tarab out of the game and putting Gibson in. Just wanted to see how Pirlo would do playing as a center attacking mid. So Luzern had this chance right here to score. The ball just goes over the bar, over the woodwork, and they were so close to getting a goal. We are going to concede right here this free kick again. This was the same player that took the last free kick, and this time he puts it in the back of the net. What a free kick that was. Unbelievable free kick. My goalkeeper did not even do anything. He just kind of moved to the front, and it was just an amazing free kick. Like, honestly, that was just a really, really good free kick, and I don't think any goalkeeper would have saved that in the world. But just a few minutes later, we are going to score, and that is going to be Samuel Eto'o getting a second goal in this match, getting his brace. And I was glad that I got that goal really, really quick after they scored on us, because I really, this team Luzern weren't doing that good, in this match, and it just sucked that we had gotten scored on like that. But then they are going to get the second goal, 79 minutes, almost in the 80th minute. And that was, I want to call it a bullshit goal, because the way it just lands again to the guy after that deflection. And I just hate those type of goals. Of course, if that goal was for me, if I would have scored that goal, I wouldn't have said anything. I would have still acknowledged, that it was a bullshit goal. But when it is against you, it's just much worse. So we are going to win this match 3-2 at the end. I kind of complicated myself a little bit, but we are able to win this match, and that's all that matters. 3 points in the bag in that game. So next up, we are going to play against QPR in the Capital One Cup. Not in this episode, but in the next one. But we still have a little bit more time here, and I decided to make a different team sheet. This is one of the best things about FIFA 15 career mode. I just love it. Team sheets. This is so good. You don't have to switch players around. You can just switch to your team sheet, and that is it for every competition that you are in. So for this one, I decided to make one for the Capital One Cup, and I decided to make a 4-3-3 false formation. And I just want to try different formations, to see what works good. And of course, I am going to put some players from the reserves, some players even from not from the first team, I believe, but some players that played in the Europa League. So that is a team right there, 4-3-3, false 9 formation. And of course, I'm going to put in there as well Andrea Pirlo. He's going to go in there, not Uche, but I believe I did put him in the bench or something. I don't know if I put him on the bench, but even though I don't have a great team up there, as you see, it's a good team, but obviously I'm not going to put my best players for this Capital One Cup tournament, but I am going to have some good players in the bench just in case I need it, just in case I'm losing a match or something like that. So QPR is going to be the first match that we're going to play. That is going to be on the next episode. So stay tuned for that. And so just keep watching this career mode. So that's going to be the end of this episode, guys. Thank you guys so much. The drill. Make sure to give it a like if you enjoyed it. If you did, then do that. And I'll see you on the next video, guys. Later.